Absolute value, a number's distance from zero on the number line. B. Binomial, a polynomial that has two unlike terms. C. Complex number, any number that can be written in the form a plus bi, where a and b are real numbers and I is imaginary.
D. Discriminate in the quadratic formula the expression b squared minus 4ac. Discriminate. E. Equation. A mathematical sentence stating that two expressions are equal. Equation. Function. A relation in which each element of the domain is paired with exactly one element, the range.
G. Geometry. Level of math mainly dealing with shapes, angles, and probability. H. Hexagon. A six-sided figure. Imaginary number. Negative I, or the principle of square root of negative 1. J. Joint probability. The chances of two events happening together. Kilometer. A unit of measurement in the metric system which is equal to 1,000 meters. L. Like terms. Monomials that can be combined.
M. Matrix. Any rectangular array of variables or constants in horizontal rows and vertical columns. N. Negative exponent. For definition, see whiteboard behind me. O. Order of operations. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. P. Parentheses. E. Exponent. M. Multiplication. D. Division. A. Addition. S. Subtraction. P. Parabola. A set of points in a given plane that are all the same distance from a given point. Called the focus, and a given line called the directrix. Q. Quadratic formula. X equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a.
S. Square root. For any real numbers a and b, if a to the second power equals b, then a is a square root. T. Trinomial. A polynomial with three unlike terms. U. Unbounded. A system of inequalities that forms a region that is open. V. Variables. Symbols, usually letters, used to represent unknown quantities. X-intercept. The coordinate of the point at which a graph crosses the x-axis. Y-intercept. The coordinate of the point at which the graph crosses the y-axis. Z, zero matrix. A matrix in which every element is zero. I'm Albert Einstein. I was born on the 14th of March, 1879, and died April 18th, 1955. I am a theoretical physicist. I am best known for my theory of relativity and specifically mass-energy equivalence, expressed by the equation E equals mc squared. I received the 1921 Nobel Peace Prize in Physics for my services to theoretical physics and especially for my discovery of the law of photoelectric effect. Ooh.
My name is what? My name is
Leonardo da Vinci. I was born April 15th, 1452, died May 2nd, 1519. I'm an Italian polymath, scientist, mathematician, engineer, inventor, anatomist, painter, sculptor, architect, botanist, musician, and writer. I have been often described as the archetype of the Renaissance man, a man whose unquenchable curiosity was equal only by his powers of invention. I am widely considered to be one of the greatest thinkers of all time and perhaps the most diversely talented person ever to have lived.
Hi, my name is what? My name is
I am Sir Isaac Newton, born January 4th, 1643. I died March 31st, 1727. I was an English physicist, mathematician, astronomer, natural philosopher, architectonist, and theologian, and one of the most influential men in human history. In my work, Newton, I described universal gravitation and 3 laws of motion, which dominated the scientific view of physical universe for the next 3 centuries.
Hi, my name is what? My name is
I'm Galileo Galilei. I was born February 15th, 1564. I died January 8th, 1642. I was an Italian physicist, mathematician, astronomer, and philosopher who played a major role in the scientific revolution. My achievements include improvements to the telescope and consequent astronomical observations and support for Copernicanism. Galileo has been called the father of modern observational astronomy, the father of modern physics, the father of science, and the father of modern science. Stephen Hawking says, I, perhaps more than any other single person, was responsible for the birth of modern science.